My high school pastor once gave a sermon about how sugar can increase the likelihood of a person becoming gay. I have a sweet tooth. Hey there, you don't know me. This is my first video on this channel. It's not the first video I've ever made in YouTube. I started a gaming channel because I wanted to play games, duh. But because of, the plague, a lot of the games that are supposed to come out of 2020 aren't coming out, so it pretty much derailed my plans. So you're probably wondering why, if I want to make gaming videos, am I making this video? See, the answer is because I'm bored. So I was looking for a book to read, because reading is my other hobby. I like to read. Is that obvious? I was looking at Goodreads, I was Googling, and I found the article about J.K. Rowling, and I thought, oh, did she make another Harry Potter book? I sure do like Harry Potter. I didn't really like Casual Vacancy, if that's what the book is called. I don't know where I put it, and I figured I could just read an excerpt of the book and see if I want to get it. As I continued to read the article, I got really confused. The book's author was not J.K. Rowling, and then the article went on to explain that she used a pseudonym. The pseudonym was the name of a conversion therapist in the 19-somethings. And I did hear that months ago J.K. Rowling liked a transphobic tweet. And J.K. Rowling did say that she liked it for research purposes. And I was like, okay, fine. I research weird things when I'm writing too. And then the article says that she wrote a whole ass book that's transphobic. And I was like, whoa, that was, So I looked into it further, and J.K. Rowling has been tweeting, not just liking a tweet, tweeting, and then she wrote a whole essay about her views of the TERF ideology. And I'm like, I don't want to read all that. So instead, I watched YouTube videos so that people can summarize it for me, because even though I like reading, I'm a lazy fuck. And when somebody has read an essay for me, I would just watch that person summarize the essay for me. And so I watched video after video about people explaining the essay, and I eventually stumbled upon this video. College kids have no morals. And of course they don't. They're college students. What would they use their morals for? I mean, morals can't help you write a thesis. So I want to share my thoughts and opinions about this video. I'm going to show some clips, give my opinions, my 2 cents that nobody really asked for, but you clicked on this video. Okay, to summarize this video, there's this girl, Kaitlyn Bennett, I think her name is, and she's going around a college campus asking people whether or not urinals should be put in the women's bathroom and period products should be put in the men's bathroom to accommodate trans people. And the reactions of these college students are so freaking funny. They don't give a damn.
I think people just making too big of a deal about it. I don't really care.
I don't care about them.
I don't need them, so I don't really care what they do.
Trans college students, or college students in general, will not care if there are period products or urinals in their bathroom, because period products and urinals will not help them write their thesis. They don't care about anything else other than surviving the hell that is making a dissertation.
Just mind my own business. I'm not that big into it.
It's none of my business.
Nothing will protect them from the stress, the horror, the agony.
I mean, sure. Why not? No comment.
Of writing that dissertation to prove to your college that you learned shit. Alright, so let's react to some of these college students.
What do you think about putting urinals in the women's restroom for women who have penises?
That's fine. If it makes them feel comfortable, I don't mind. I don't really care about it.
Are you willing to accept that some women do have penises?
Yeah.
So she was pretty neutral about it. Not much to say there.
I have a very important question for you.
Okay.
Should we put pads and tampons in the men's restroom to be more inclusive to men who have periods? Here on campus.
I'm not going to answer the question because I don't want to offend anyone. But
What?
thanks.
You're not going to say your opinion out of fear of offending someone? You're a man! Come on!
Oh my god, you're a man! You shouldn't be afraid of, offending people, but, Kaitlyn, aren't you a woman? And you're not afraid of offending people, so, like, what? So not exactly transphobic, but, sexist, I guess? Logic-wise, does not make sense.
Here's a free lesson in natural sciences. Men don't have periods. Take it to the bank.
Oh, she gave me a free lesson. Thank you. I love free things. And it's a good thing it's free because it's worthless.
Should we reinforce that and say that's okay? Or should we say, whoa, you're not really a woman, come on.
You know, I do science, I do physics. That's what's simpler. I'd like to stick to that. This is complicated, right?
So, this guy is saying he's getting an education. Obviously, he's a college student in a college campus. I hope he gets education. But he doesn't answer the question.
I've been asking students today if men have periods and if women have penises. You're a science teacher.
Oh, I thought you were a student. Okay, turns out he was a science teacher, well, science professor. Aw, I was really excited to see an older person. I was really excited to see an older person, like, being a college student, because when I retire, I want to go back to college, because college when you're older is much more fun and not as soul-crushing. I speak from experience. Also, Kaitlyn, stop following the man.
Should we put urinals in the women's restrooms here on campus to be more inclusive to women who have penises? You know, they stand up when they pee.
I mean, if there's the money in the budget for it, sure.
Okay, so money in the budget. Okay, so I'm gonna stop dicking you guys around. From the title of this video, you're probably wondering why I'm agreeing with Kaitlyn Bennett, even though it's so obvious that I don't give a damn. Kaitlyn Bennett is basically asking over and over again, should there be period products in the men's bathroom, and should there be urinals in the women's bathroom? She doesn't outright say it, but obviously she doesn't want that to happen, and neither do I. Does not make sense to me. Going back to what that guy said, if there's money in the budget, like, even if there is money in the budget, don't do it, because it's expensive. It's an unnecessary expense. What do I mean by that? Okay, so let's start with the women's bathroom. Should there be urinals in it? Now, I live with men. There's an average of 3 people in my house who have penises. And we don't have urinals in my home. So, I don't think it's necessary for how she says, for what Kaitlyn says, are women with penises to have urinals, because there are several toilets in my household, and as far as I know, all the penis havers in my household are able to pee. So it just seems unnecessary to me that you would spend money on urinals when a toilet, which is already in the women's bathroom, already exists. Besides the cost of the urinals, there's also construction time. I know I didn't hack it in architectural college, but when I was studying plumbing, that shit was complicated, and it's gonna take time to install. So during that time that it's being installed, no one can use the bathroom, and that's not ideal. Where will they go to the bathroom during the time being? I mean, so then the college would have to maybe install a porta potty nearby, and that just costs us money. And I'm just saying a toilet works. So urinals in the women's bathroom, I'm not for it. On the other side, should there be period products in the men's bathroom? I would also say no. That is because, again, it costs us money. You not only have to pay for the machine that dispenses period products, you would also have to pay for the labor. And that just seems unnecessary because there is already a machine in the women's bathroom. But obviously, men men with periods don't want to go to the women's bathroom to get the period products. And so the solution is obvious. Take the vending machine out, put it near the bathrooms, but outside the bathrooms. And where I live, they already do this. Even though my country doesn't really believe in trans rights, they already have machines that dispense pads outside of the women's bathrooms. It's mounted on the wall in between the 2 bathrooms. And the reason for this is because the machine also dispenses tissue, and both men and women need tissue. So my opinion is, don't put period products in the men's bathroom. Take the vending machine thingy from the women's bathroom, bring it outside, and mount it to a wall near both bathrooms. It's just cheaper. That is my opinion. And this is why I made the video, because nobody else seems to share my opinion, and I don't understand why. Like, let's continue watching this video.
He said he likes answering questions. I have 2 very progressive questions for you. Are you a progressive?
I'm a big conservative.
Ooh. Should we put urinals in women's restrooms here on campus to make women with penises feel more comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to make everyone feel included.
I thought you said you were a huge conservative.
I am.
Oh, bro! Okay, so this guy says he's conservative. I'm not really that big into politics. I always thought conservatives should be called traditionalists because they have all these old-timey views. But I saw these people who were black Republican conservatives, and I'm like, wait a minute, isn't conservatives like against black people because they're very old-timey? Basically, I did a small amount of research, very, very small, but these black conservatives aren't racist or traditional or old-timey, whatever you want to call it. They just don't like to spend money. And that is their argument for everything. This black conservatives is like saying, don't take down the statue of that slave owner because it costs us money. Instead, we can give that money and divert it somewhere someplace else. So this guy says he's super conservative, so I got excited.
I thought you said you were a huge conservative.
I am.
Ah, bro, you failed me, bro. You let me down. You let me down. I thought you were gonna share the same somewhat conservative opinion that I share. And I got so excited. I thought there was a person in this video who would share my opinion. And I'm just sad. I'm alone. Okay, so that's the end of that. So like I said, I agree with Kaitlyn Bennett that period products and urinals shouldn't be put in those specific bathrooms, but obviously that's not really what she cares about. What she's really asking is that should we respect trans people and let them use the bathroom they want to use? And obviously, if you ask me that question, my opinion is yes. It costs nothing. From a strictly conservative, but not transphobic point of view, at least I hope not transphobic, but there are cheaper options. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying we shouldn't spend money on trans folks. I'm just saying we don't have to spend money on this particular thing. We can divert that money to other things, like things that trans people really need. Like the urinal money can go into funding a course on gender studies, specifically transgender studies, so that people can become more educated. Or medical things like hormone replacement therapy and surgeries, if they want that. So yeah, that's my opinion. I don't think anybody really cares what I have to say. I hope the title wasn't so misleading. Obviously, I agree with her in this one thing, but don't really agree with her general ideology that trans people don't deserve rights. So yeah, if you're watching this video, I don't know why. I don't know what you're getting from watching this video, but I do appreciate you guys watching it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make more videos like this because I really want to make videos, and the videos I want to make are, like I said, gaming videos, but the games that I want to play are not out yet, and I'm so sad. So yeah, I'm gonna find other things to do, or I'm gonna go insane if I have not already. So bye. Ingat.